Today I want to talk to you guys about commissions. But first I want to tell you a story about a student in an art class. And this will make a lot of sense at the end of the video. One day a teacher was walking by the class and she saw all the students' pieces in the window and she saw one that she really liked. So she walked in and she bought the piece and handed the money straight to the student. This continued for years until that student was well out of high school, continuing to make pieces and sell them. And this was before Instagram, Facebook, all this other creator content. This was before a lot of revenues had opened up. This was a very traditional path. Selling artwork, meeting people, taking on clients, and figuring out the freelance life on your own. Now, the reason I bring this up is because in this video, I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of doing commissioned artwork. If you're an artist who wants to start making money from their work, you might have considered taking commissions from clients who want specific artwork. But is it worth it? What are the benefits and what are the drawbacks to taking commissions? First, let's talk about the pros. One of the obvious ones being that you can turn one of your passions into an income. Depending on your skill level, experience, and reputation, you can charge different amounts for your work and make a decent profit. You can also use commissions as a way to build your portfolio and showcase your versatility. That way you can make more clients. Another pro of doing commissions is that you can challenge yourself and improve your skills. When you take commissions, you have to follow the client's specifications and expectations, which might be different from your own style and preferences. This can push you outside of your comfort zone and help you learn new techniques, experiment with different mediums, and explore new genres and themes. And a third benefit of doing commissioned art is that you can connect with your audience and really make them happy. When you create something that someone else loves or appreciates, it can be very rewarding and satisfying for both of you. You can also build a loyal fan base and a positive reputation by delivering high quality artwork and being professional and reliable. Now, why did I tell you guys that story in the beginning? Because that continued for years and years. The student continued to get offers for artwork and eventually had a client base until he was making so much artwork. It was all other people's ideas, fan art, portraits, whatever they wanted, which is awesome. That's an awesome story, but it's not exactly what he wanted. And this was kind of detrimental to his own ideas and his own stories and his own characters. Now let's talk about the cons. One of the disadvantages of doing commissioned art is that you might have to deal with difficult or unreasonable clients. Some clients have unrealistic expectations, vague instructions, or constant revisions. They can also be rude, disrespectful, or dishonest. Dealing with these kinds of clients can be very stressful, frustrating, and very time-consuming. Another downside to doing commissioned artwork is that you might lose some creative freedom and enjoyment. When you take commissions, you have to follow someone else's visions and guidelines, which might limit your artistic expression and originality. You might also have to work on projects that you're just not interested in or passionate about, and this can make you feel really bored and unmotivated. You'll slog through the whole thing. A third con of doing commissioned artwork is that you might have to face some legal or financial issues. When you do commissioned artwork, you have to sign contracts and meet deadlines and negotiate prices. These aspects can be complicated and risky if you're unfamiliar with them or if something goes wrong. You might also have to deal with taxes and fees and other expenses. So those are some of the pros and cons of doing commissioned artwork. Of course, everyone's experience is different and there are many factors that can influence the outcome of commissions. Ultimately, you have to weigh the drawbacks and benefits for yourself. You have to decide whether this suits your goals, your skills, your personality. Now, I'm sure you guys realize that this story is actually about me. I'm incredibly grateful for all the years of support that I've had from the community, people across the world. I still do commissions. I still take on clients, help people out and stuff like that. But I really had to figure out what I wanted to do. I had to figure out what my goals were, what my style was, what kind of jobs do I want people to pay me for. And I worked with clients and completed commissions for years, but then I started to realize that my original paintings and my original work was getting just as much attention as some of the like trending topics and stuff that I would cover. So it really didn't matter if I was doing what people wanted or what I wanted. As long as the work was good, people were paying attention. So I'm really, happy about all the work I do get from people. But before you get into commissions, you should really find out if that's what you want to do. It's a nice way to get by for a while. I paid a lot of bills and got a lot of things done. I learned a lot of things. I got to talk to people I never would have. I wish I had thought of what I wanted sooner. You kind of get pigeonholed into thinking like, oh yes, I have to get clients and I have to open up my commissions. You don't have to open commissions. You don't have to do that at all. You can study your craft and work on your projects and your stories. Now, if you're a beginner artist, I think you should consider it. Maybe you could do commissions for a little bit to pay some bills, maybe save up some money for your own projects, because you'll find out a lot more about yourself in your own voice. I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Also, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on doing commissioned artwork. What are some of the challenges that you have faced or enjoyed? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, dude, that beautiful detail.
DIY, brother. Woo! Makes it look even better when you're done.
Alright, let's make it interesting. Make it juicy. Make it real juicy. Yeah. You might lose some creative freedom. Creative Freeman. That's my hello. I am Creative Freeman. You might lose some creative freedom. Damn it. You might lose some creative freedom and enjoyment.